Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening, basketball fans. Happy Friday, Happy New Year, and welcome into Kindred, North Dakota for a Class AA, Class A crossover boys basketball game here in Kindred. The teams on the court tonight will be the Class AA Spartans of Fargo North, coming to Kindred with a 1-7 record to take on the hometown, the home team, the 4-0 number one ranked team in Class A, undefeated defending state champion Kindred Vikings. Fargo North Spartans taking on the Kindred Vikings, a Class AA, Class A crossover game. Thanks for tuning into your live event. It's a beautiful Friday, January 9th, 26 degrees outside, feels like 17. Gentle breeze of 10 miles an hour out of the west. And it should be a fun one here in Kindred. Welcome into your live event. My name's Josh Almaris, joined alongside by Nicholas, Eggy the Eggmeister, Eggalicious, Mr. Eggman. Nick, how you doing?
Ain't no doubt about it, Josh. We are having a good time here in Kindred. It's Friday night, and it's going to be a great time here with a AA and a single A crossover game between Fargo North and Kindred.
This is the meat of our sandwich. You got the sourdough bread on the bottom yesterday when we had Oak Grove here. Now we got to put the meat on today, and then tomorrow the top of the sandwich is we get to call the Kindred girls basketball team playing host to Botno. Nick, what do you like on your Sammy?
My sandwich? I'm just a plain Jane type of guy. No mayo, no mustard. That meat and the bread sounds pretty
What's your
good to
meat?
me.
What's your go-to meat?
It's the club combo, so you got to get some turkey.
A little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything.
You know what Brooks Baco's putting on that, Sammy?
Everything.
7 pieces of bacon. That's what he said yesterday as he scored 35 points and had a highlight reel game last night against Oak Grove. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We're back at it. We were here less than 24 hours ago last night as the Kindred Vikings hosted a doubleheader against Oak Grove. We're here tonight to see the Kindred boys only in action. They're hosting Fargo North, and tomorrow we'll be live as the girls take on Botno. Nick, the Fargo North Spartans are coming to town unofficially for the first time. Last year these two teams played. We'll get to that a little bit later. But the Fargo North Spartans are in town. They're a AA team taking on the Vikings. What stands out most as far as something that's going to excite you for tonight's battle?
I'm just excited. I'm excited to see how the Vikings are going to handle a little bit of the height difference. They haven't had to face that yet. But also, I can already tell in the stands here in Kindred, whenever the Kindred Vikings get to play a bigger town, the town shows out for it. Okay, it's a little bit of more prideful thing when it comes to the community. It's Castleton games, like last night, Oak Grove games, and whenever we play a bigger town, especially from Fargo, the community comes out and supports.
The Kindred side of the hard court is packed, I would say, and we still have about 15 minutes till lineups and anthem. The pep band is here, and they are rocking the gym. It's an overall great atmosphere. Thanks for tuning in to the DJ Coulter pregame show. The DJ Coulter Agency will take care of your auto, home, life, business, and farm insurance. They want a shot at your business. Go to djcoulter.com. We're going to step away for about 2 minutes, and we come back. We'll have a preview of what you're going to see. Fargo North Spartans coming to Kindred to take on the Vikings. See you in 2 minutes.
The Kindred Public School District looks to collaboratively cultivate an environment that challenges learners to reach their full potential in a student-centered, community-supported environment while building authentic relationships that promotes active engagement in learning, literacy, and life. Kindred Public Schools' mission is to educate, prepare, and maximize student potential. Kindred Public School District, student-centered, community-supported. For more info about upcoming school events and news, go online to kindred.k12.us.
When you think about North Dakota State College of Science, don't think about college. Don't think about desks. Don't think about buildings. Don't think about our expert instructors or our high-tech classrooms. Think about that new pickup you'll soon be driving. Think about decorating your first apartments. Think about that great job that's already waiting for you. Then, think about how you'll be doing all of those things in just 2 years. North Dakota State College of Science, the smarter way to college.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Happy Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into your live event. Josh Almaris alongside Nick Aikman. Thanks for tuning into the DJ Coulter Agency pregame show. DJ Coulter Agency, come to the man that can cover your can. Go to djcoulter.com, and thanks to DJ Coulter for sponsoring our broadcast. Nick, the Fargo North Spartans come to town to take on the Kindred Vikings. The Fargo North Spartans, let's take a look at them first. They are a team that is 1-7. They've lost to Bismarck, St. Mary's, Shanley, West Fargo, Moorhead, St. Cloud Tech, and Grand Forks Red River. Yes, they have lost 7 games, but all of those teams are very talented. They picked up their first win a couple nights ago, January 6th. They beat Grand Forks Central 82-61. So a team that, if you look at their record, 1-7, you might be deceived. They played a lot of good competition. Moorhead, they're good. West Fargo's good. Shanley, St. Mary's, Bismarck. I've heard the West in AA is quite loaded.
Pretty sure that is a stacked West District this year.
St. Cloud Tech is strong as well. So these guys have played some very strong teams. Got a chance to talk with head coach Paul Zenz this afternoon. His first year as the head coach, 10th with the program. He hails from Alexandria. He teaches something that sounds pretty cool. I'm sure you'd like this. In fact, you've had a run.
I got to witness it.
He teaches AP European history. What a gig that would be.
Yeah, I mean, when I was lucky enough to be observe him a couple times throughout college when I was getting my teacher's license, and man, was it a fun time to be in his classroom.
Well, Paul Zenz has his work cut out for him because he has a crew that has no returners from last year. This is a team that lost, I believe, 8 seniors. They're very young. They have no returners. Crew Ricker did play a little bit last year, but this is a team that is going to continue to improve and improve and improve. They're pretty small, Coach Zenz says, but they can shoot the ball well. Nick, this is kind of a cool story. So you know Jeremiah Sem.
Yes, I
do.
If
you know anything about North Dakota sports, you know the Sem boys up at Fargo North.
Yep.
Jeremiah Sem had the three-point record of 8 three-pointers in a game, the three-point single game record. Well, early on in the season against Bismarck St. Mary's on December 6th, Crew Rickard tied that record. 8 threes he drained against Bismarck St. Mary's. They ended up losing the game 78-91. Here's where the story gets even more exciting. I don't know the exact game, but I know it was within the last 3 games for Fargo North. Sam Chase, he averages 16 a game. Crew averages 25 a game. Sam Chase hits 8 three-pointers, ties the record, and then as the game continues, he collects a pass from Crew and drains the 9th three in that game. So Crew passes to Sam, and Sam breaks the three-point record. He has 9.
That's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet to start off the year shooting that hot between those 2 players. And I'm excited now to see if we can see some of that action here tonight.
Number 2, Sam Chase. He's a junior guard, stands 5'11". He averages 16 a game, and as you just heard, has recently taken over the three-point single-game record of 9 threes in a game. Watch for number 2. And Crew Rickard can obviously shoot the three as well. He had 8 against St. Mary's back on December 6th, 8 threes. He averages 25 points a game. He's also a junior, stands 6'1" and wears number 4. Keep your eye on number 2, Sam Chase, and number 4, Crew Rickard. Outside of that, this is a team that's looking to improve their defense a little bit. They're giving up a lot of points a game. 103 to Bismarck, 91 to St. Mary's, 90 each to Shanley and West Fargo, 92, 96, 93. They've given up a lot of 90-point games, so they need to see that defense improve. Nick, that task won't necessarily be easy.
Nope. I mean, the good thing for them tonight with that, they're going to play different quarters here tonight when they're playing in a Division A type of game instead of a Division 2A game. Different quarters, and they're playing quarters and not halves.
Let's take a look at the Kindred Vikings. The Kindred Vikings are once again 4-0. They're the number 1 ranked team in Class A. This is a team that's a defending state champion crew, but if you talk to any of the boys, last year is over, and they are focused on this year. Coach Brad Whale is in his 19th year with the Vikings. He's very excited about the challenge here tonight. He has a lot of respect for Fargo North and knows that AA basketball is a challenging gauntlet. He's excited for the opportunity to have Fargo North in our own gym and be able to take them on. What else do we know about Coach Whale today there, partner?
It's his birthday. I think it's his 30th.
Birthday boy. 30th again for Coach Whale, huh?
I know.
Impressive. I like how his birthdays always stay on the same number. Too bad that doesn't happen for us, huh? What do you care?
Talk about yourself.
Yeah. I'm next to a young pup. Happy birthday to Coach Whale and to all of his family. Hopefully they treat him well tonight. Once again, Kindred are the defending state champs, and they are 4-0 right now. They are led by Brooks Bacco. Brooks Bacco, a phenomenal athlete. He scored 35 points last night. He's averaging 26 points a game. These two teams have met before just last year. Here's a fun tidbit for you there, Nicholas. Last year it was February 15th that Kindred took on Fargo North at Fargo North. Kindred was victorious, 85-69. They beat them by 16 points up at the Spartan Dome. What happened the night before that, Nicholas?
Kindred lost their one and only game of the year to Moorhead.
Yes, the Vikings were at Moorhead, lost 85-68. It was a close game, tight till about the last 4 or 5 minutes.
And then fouled out.
Yep, Moorhead then ended up winning by 17. But the Vikings have not lost since February 15th. That game was the game that they have started now their 14-game win streak.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty impressive. And you think about even the year before, they only lost one game that year in the state championship. They've lost 2 games so far in the last 2.5 years on the hard court.
Becky Whale better buy her hubby a very nice birthday present tonight because he's hot right now.
He is.
And I'm not talking about his looks, Nick. I'm talking about losing 2 games in a matter of 2.5 years.
Well, you can talk about his looks too, Josh.
I can, yeah, but we don't have time to talk about that. Welcome into your live event. Josh Omeris alongside Nick Eggman. Thanks for tuning into the DJ Coulter Agency pregame show. DJ Coulter Agency, come to the man that can cover your can. Go to djcoulter.com. We're going to step away for about 90 seconds. When we come back, we'll look at the starters. See you then.
Rooted in the heart of our vibrant communities stands Bravera Bank, offering complete financial services for banking, wealth management, and insurance. From home loans and checking accounts,
let me tell you about the cashback rewards with this account,
to wealth management, we'll help you forge your path ahead.
Let's create a plan to reach your financial goals. Sounds great.
With specialty insurance coverage, our advisors ensure your operation can carry on.
Looks like it's going to be a great harvest.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
Hey fans, welcome back in. Kindred Pep Band rocking and rolling to some Hot to Go, Chapel Roan. It's a good song, Nick. You like it?
Does Abigail still play it every night in your house?
Quite a bit. She's really moved on to T Swift. She's loving herself some T Swift. Yeah, oh yeah. But yeah, Hot to Go and Pink Pony Club, they certainly hit the airwaves in our house. Let's talk about the Fargo North Spartans and the starters. We talked about number 2, Sam Chase. He's a junior guard, stands 5'11", averages 16 points a game, and he now holds the single game 3-point record. He had 9, was 9 of 18 to break the tie between Crew Rickard and Jeremiah Sem. Speaking of Crew Rickard, he averages 25 points a game. He wears number 4. He's a junior guard that stands 6 feet 1 inches. Watch number 2, Sam Chase, and number 4, Crew Rickard closely. Darian Clark is a junior guard, stands 6 feet 2 inches. Number 12, Matthew Craigness, he's a junior guard at 6 feet 1. And Solomon Arop, he's a senior forward at 6 foot 3, averages 9 rebounds per game. Your Fargo North Spartans, once again, number 2, Chase, number 4, Rickard, number 10, Clark, number 12, Craigness, and number 34, Arop. Head coach Paul Zenz, assisted by Mike Boutain, Ty Sanford, Nate Khaled, Luke Trogstead, and Aaron Melby. There it is, your Fargo North Spartans. Once again, they are 1-7. The Kindred Vikings head coach Brad Whale, the birthday boy, his assistants Brent Plant, Jimmy Hoy, Dennis Sumption, and Andrew Smith. Once again, Brad Whale hails from Ashley in his 19th season. Number 2, Brooks Bacco, junior guard, stands 6 feet 6 inches. He is very athletic, fun to watch. He put on one of his best performances that you and I have probably seen in his career. Wouldn't you agree? Last night, Nicholas.
I mean, I agree. I get to see him play football every day in the fall and then basketball every home game. And I mean, I tell you what, last night he looked like a different man out on this court.
He said it's as simple as eating 7 pieces of bacon in the morning and eating a whole bunch of other stuff that he said I can't remember.
2 plates of spaghetti,
yeah.
Tacos.
Seconds from the lunch ladies, yeah. So Brooks Bacco wears number 2, averages 26, popped in 35, had an outstanding dunk last night, and I think 4 others to go with it. Gabe Iverson, senior guard, stands 6 feet, averages 11 points a game. He wears number 3. Gabe Whipple, number 22, put in 22 against MPCG, and then 15 last night, had 4 threes. Gabe Whipple wears number 22. He averages 13 a game. He's a senior. Eli Mack, number 23, averages 12 points a game. He's just a sophomore forward, stands 6 feet 1. We like to call him Mac Daddy. Wears number 23. 24, Carter Gronwald, sophomore guard, stands 5 feet 10 inches, rounds things out. Carter was in my class today, Nick. I touched his hand. I said, it's feeling pretty warm. Not as cold as last night.
Oh, that's a good one. I bet the kids loved that in the class.
It was just a private conversation. I'm not one to really, make fun of a guy out in front of a bunch of people like that. He said, hopefully it stays warm, he said. So hopefully he hit 2 threes last night, but it took quite a few tries to get to that. Vikings once again are 4-0. Should be a fun matchup, Nick. What are you most looking forward to? I know you said it already. You want to cover anything else or add to it?
No, I'm just excited to get this thing going. I mean, the pep band's playing the Kindred fighting song, school song. We got the anthem coming up here next and a good old AA, single A crossover.
Hey, I have something really exciting to tell you, and I think I can do it on the front side of this break. I went in the old Kindred State Bake today. Great place to go. Got my insurance taken care of with Josh and went and saw Jim and Sue, and everybody's real friendly, and came up with this idea. Kindred State Bank is starting today. If a Kindred Viking hits a 3 and the bank is open, they're going to donate $100 for every single bank is open shot to the Dollars for Scholars.
For crying out loud, Josh, that is a great deal.
How exciting is that? We better go. The national anthem is playing. We'll expand on that. See you in about 2.
Prairie Supply has the expertise to help you tackle even the toughest jobs, from concrete and rebar to heat and winter construction services. Prairie Supply has extensive product lines with professional on-site solutions you can trust. Prairie Supply is a supplier of construction equipment and materials specializing in, but not limited to, concrete construction. Prairie Supply supporting the hard-working contractors in the field or at the drawing board. Visit prairiesupply.com today.
West Main Pizza is now serving you from both Ada and Dilworth. The tradition of West Main Pizza continues after 30 years in Ada, and the Rail District location is now open in Dilworth. When you're in town or driving through the area, visit West Main Pizza. For specials, visit West Main Pizza Ada and Rail District Dilworth Facebook page. Both locations open daily at 11 a.m., serving the West Main Pizza menu items you enjoy. West Main Pizza, Ada, and the Rail District in Dilworth. Both are open to serve you daily.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred. Josh Omeris alongside Nick Eggman. We're excited to be here tonight as the Kindred Vikings play host to the Fargo North Spartans. Just to expand one more time, if the bank is open, a Viking player banks a three-pointer off the backboard.
Just
Kindred
the Vikings
State,
player.
Yes, Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency is going to donate $100 for the Dollars for Scholars. You know, Nick, every now and then we get called biased. We try to give credit all the way around.
Correct.
But when things like this happen in our community, it's hard not to be proud of what's going on.
That is sweet. I know Whipple, Iverson, and Campbell, they're going to go for banks from here on out.
Well, I'm kind of wondering if Sierra Nipstead, once she gets word of this, is going to leave, and tonight she's just practicing bank shots. Pearson and the folks at the bank are going to be broke after tomorrow night when Sierra Nipstead's just – all of a sudden she's mad that she's draining threes because she didn't use the backboard. The bank, if the bank is open,
use it.
$100. All right, here come the Fargo North Spartans. First out onto the floor for the Spartans is going to be a junior guard. He stands 5 feet 11 inches. He wears number 2. He averages 16 points a game, and he is the single game three-point record holder at Fargo North with 9. It's Sam Chase. He'll be followed by another sharp shooting junior. He wears number 4, averages 25 points a game, stands 6 feet 1. It's Crew Rickard. Next out onto the floor is a junior guard standing 6 feet 2, fancy blue shoes, Darian Clark. Coming out number 4, it's number 12, a junior guard at 6 feet 1, Matt Cragness. And finally out onto the floor, a young man who averages 9 rebounds a game. He's a senior, stands 6 feet 3, the big man in the paint, number 34, Solomon Arop. Head coach Paul Zenzi's in his first year as the head, 10th with the program. He hails from Alexandria, teaches AP European history at Fargo North. Mike Boutain, Ty Sanford, Nate Khaled, Luke Trogstead, and Eric Melby are his assistants. Now on to the Kindred Vikings, the home team. First out onto the floor, it's the junior Brooks, the Bacon Eater Baco. Averages 26 points a game. Wears number 2, stands 6 feet 6 inches. Senior guard standing 6 feet, number 3 is second out onto the floor. His name is Gabe Iverson, averages 11 points a game. Double Deuces senior guard, 6 foot 2 inch Gabe Whipple, and his 13 points a game come across fist bumps. Next out onto the floor is a guy who averages 12 points a game. He's a sophomore forward, wears number 23, Eli, we call him Mac. Daddy, Mac. Is he legal tonight, Nick?
I think he is legal, Josh.
Next out and finally, it's the senior guard, 5 foot 10 inch, number 24, Carter Grunwald. It's going to be a fun night here, ladies and gentlemen. Brad Will, the head coach in his 19th year. It's his birthday, ladies and gentlemen. If you've got Coach Wales' phone number, text away. Happy birthdays all night for him. Brent Plant, Jimmy Hoy, Dennis Sumption, and Andrew Smith are his assistants. Want to say hi to Tom and Melinda in Arizona, enjoying that fine weather in Arizona. We're enjoying the fine North Dakota weather. 26 degrees here in Kindred, North Dakota, which is absolutely beautiful in January. Fist bumps by the players. We are gearing up for tip-off. It's going to be Brooks Baco, the 6 foot 6 inch junior, duking it out against Solomon Arup, the 6'3" forward. Not sure what we're waiting
I don't know
for,
what
Nick.
we're waiting for, Josh.
The juices are flowing in this gym. It's full on the Kindred side. Gabe Iverson is the man who collects the tip. And we're underway here in Kindred. First shot was by Mac Daddy. Tip-off was at about 8:06. Here's Mac who gets the steal. Carter Gronwald hit it. Nope, misses it short. And here we are, the Norse back with Rickard. Rickard has it taken away. It's turnover number 1 on the Spartans. Here comes Iverson. Not a good pass, but can Gronwald get it? He tries to get it inside. Turnover by the Vikings. Here comes Rickard. Rickard averages 25 points a game. Can he hit that? Boy, it was a nice touch, but rattled out. And here the Vikings are back. Baco.
That's going to be offensive.
It certainly seemed like Rickard set his feet there nicely. And a nice job there by Crew Rickard. He missed the 3, hustled back, drew the offensive foul.
It's not an easy task to do when you got Baco running full speed ahead at you, and he took that thing, and I'm willing to bet he'll try and do that again later tonight. Baco likes to drive.
Here's another turnover by the Spartans. Baco skies and scores. Baco has 2. Vikings lead 2-0. We're a minute into this. Here come the Spartans. Inside they go. Nice move and good put in by Crew Rickard. He averages 25 points a game. He's one that we said we needed to watch closely, and so far I'm liking what I'm seeing out of Crew Rickard in his fancy green shoes. Physical player too, Nicholas.
Yes, he is.
Baco with Clark on him. It's a turnover of the Vikings. 2 turnovers per team. Almost Ivor there with the interception. Here's Crew Rickard. Rickard, a little bit of an elbow to Carter. Like the physical play, gives to Sam, and then eventually, Carter gets it back, knocks it away.
Open 3.
Right into the hands of Craigness. Craigness misses, and Carter, good box out there.
Great box out.
Good little battle in the battle there, Nicholas. It was Crew Rickard who kind of elbowed Carter. He knocked it away, and then Carter got him to draw the foul there, so Crew Rickard picks up his first foul. It's the neon orange against the neon green. Gronwald. Nothing too extravagant.
Yep.
Just a simple pass and put in there.
That's been a staple play for the Vikings over the past few years. Usually they try and get a cheap alley-oop dunk there with how much height they've had over the past few years. Teams have kind of caught on to it a little bit.
Ball's knocked out of bounds, but it'll stay with the Spartans. Craigness to inbound, and he gives to Rickard. Gives right back to Craigness, and quickly out there is Whipple. Nice pass inside to Saul Arup, and he puts it in. It's 4-4. Arup has 2, Rickard has 2, Baco has 4. Baco goes into the paint, has it knocked away, but picks it back up. Here's Carter Gronwald. Gronwald gives to McDaddy. Gronwald. Now to Baco. Eventually to Ivor. Puts up the 3. Swishes it home.
Silky.
Iverson's been a lot of fun to watch this year. Confidence behind the arc. Good hustle play there by Carter Gronwald, but going to stay with the Spartans. He has the confidence to put it up behind the arc. Oh, man, we got to get that.
Dang it.
Just missed.
I didn't see it coming, or else I would have gotten that sucker.
I might have gotten it. I did a quick flyby there, but Ambro had to get the net fixed. Good take there. Oh, and it counts.
Too. Ooh.
NBA rules here. Crew Rickard takes, makes, and is fouled.
Continuous.
Big bucket there. Crew Rickard gets 2. It's going to be a foul called against Gabe Whipple.
Crew Rickard starting off hot here in Kindred.
He has 4, looking to get his 5th point. Misses. Rebound, Baco. So it's 7-6 Vikings. 3 minutes into this game. Here's Ivor. Yes.
That one looks
a little off, but it helps when you got Baco there to get the rebound and the putback. Inside they go to Saul.
Great
Excellent
pass.
play.
Good
Wow,
finish.
that was a great play. Good call there, partner. Great play, and Saul Arup. He's the big man inside, and he shows why. That was an athletic play by him.
Defense closed out really well there.
Eli takes into the paint, can't get the roll. Boy, Saul Arup went, oh, there's a turnover. I was just going to commend him. We'll have to come back to that in just a little bit. 2 misses in a row for Ivor. He gets his own rebound but can't clean it up. Now it's Sam Chase who's got the ball, and he kicks to the corner to Rickard. Back to Chase. Now over to Clark. Clark gives to Rickard. Rickard works against Whipple. Kicks over to Chase. He can hit the 3.
Got it.
Proves it. Sam Chase hits his first 3 and the Spartans' first 3. They have the lead 11-9. Mack with Arop on him. Gives to Gronwald. Gronwald takes but stopped by Chase. 3-point attempt by Mack. Dede swishes her home. Eli Mack, the sophomore, second 3 for the Vikings. Gabe Iverson has 1. Mack has 1.
Lefty slinger.
Sam Chase throws on over to Rickard. Rickard works against Mack. In they go to Arup. Arup kicks, nice pass to Kragness. Knocked away by Bacco. Going to stay with the Spartans. Checking in is going to be Tyler Gronwald and Marcus Schilling. Marcus Schilling is senior forward, stands 6 feet 4 inches. Tyler Gronwald wears number 12. He's a junior guard at 6 feet.
Older brother coming in for younger brother.
Kragness gets the pass and then gives back to Rickard, who takes a deep 3. Misses that. Good rebound and work down low by Schilling. Schilling tries to bounce it to Rickard, but Bacco takes it. It's turnover number 4 by the Spartans. Open 3 for Whipple. He decides not to take it because the North Spartan defender closed quickly. He went in the paint and was fouled.
That's a good drive by Whipple. I think the defender that was on him right away got a little too much contact. I think that was a clean block.
Darian Clark got called for the foul. Vikings might have gotten a break there. 12-11, now 13-11 as Whipple connects on that free throw. 35-7 in the college football game. Indiana is destroying the Ducks. 13-11 here as Whipple hits his second 2 for 2 for the senior guard. He has 2, young man who averages 13. Almost a turnover, but it falls into the hands of Schilling, and he kicks it over to Clark. Clark misses, rebound Bacco. Both teams have had some good looks behind the arc. Speaking of which, another one, and Whipple doesn't connect. So neither team has gotten too hot yet. Rickard could change that, and he doesn't. He hits that one short, and now the Vikings come. Nice hands there and takeaway by Rickard. That's the 3rd turnover by the Vikings. Rickard, nice pass. Good defense by Bacco. Bacco made it tough for him. Bacco works into the paint. Going to be a foul called against Darian Clark. Bacco had a man. Clark tried to stand his ground as best as he could on a 2-on-1. Bacco's going to go to the line. Charlie Chuck Larson comes into the game. Jackson Schleeman and Graham Hess also come in. Going to be Clark's second foul.
Not calling a shooting foul there, Josh.
No shooting foul. It's Clark's second, team's third with 2:24 left. Nice pass, and it's Tyler Gronwald who gets himself on the board.
Straight out of bounds set by the Vikings there. Got Gronwald wide open, coming around to screen for an easy 2.
16-11. Great job there by Rickard. Boy, Rickard, if he would have passed that over to Chase, it would have been intercepted, but instead he throws it on over to Kragness. Kragness nails the 3. That's a 5-point differential right there. Heads up play.
Gronwald.
Tyler Gronwald doesn't want to hear it anymore. He says, pay attention to me. I came off the bench and I put in 5 in a row. Nice touch there by Tyler Gronwald, the junior. Here the Spartans give again. Can Kragness do it twice? No. Bacco and the Vikings collect the rebound quickly up to Tyler Gronwald. Gronwald to Bacco. 19-14, Vikes lead by 5, 90 seconds left in the first. Kyle Campbell, the senior, a little bit strong, and it goes to Rickard. Crew Rickard with 80 seconds left in the quarter, and his team trailing by 5 is going to try to cut into that deficit. Good defense by Bacco, knocked away, but going to stay with North. Once again, happy birthday to Coach Whale, and hello out in Arizona to Tom and Melinda. Hope you guys are enjoying Arizona. Ball gets inbounded to Schilling, and then it goes to Chuck Larson. Into Cragness's hands. Cragness dribbles around the paint and then gives to Rickard. Rickard tries to take inside and kicks to Cragness, who slips but maintains possession. Spinorama, step back, can't get the roll. Vikings have it. 19-14, Vikings by 5.
Found a lane.
Well, that's one thing that Baco does incredibly well, is as soon as he can see that there's any sliver of opening, he'll hit it.
Yeah, his first step quickness is pretty much unmatched here on the majority of the teams that the Vikings go up against. And he just finds that lane and just hits it.
Foul's called against Marcus Schilling. First shot's up and good by Baco. He has 7. Back into the game is Solomon Arop. 49.2 seconds left. Vikings lead by a touchdown, 21-14.
And Indiana leads by 4 touchdowns.
Who just checked in here? Kyle Campbell, Whipple, Schliemann, Hess. Gronwald's been in, so I
those
missed
guys
it.
have all been in for a little while, Josh.
Baco's going to take a breather. Here's a three-point attempt.
Got it.
Nice job there by Sam Chase. His second three, team's third. He has 2, Cragness has 1. 21-17, shot clock's off. This is something that Coach Will and his Vikings do phenomenally well. They will hang on to this, barring some wide open look. They'll be happy to take a 4-point lead into the second quarter. 4-quarter game for the AA fans that are confused. Not 2 halves. 9 seconds, now 7. Campbell
They better start
gives
a
to
play
Whipple.
here.
Whipple loses his grip on it. Ball's on the floor. Put up. No bucket, but as I said, Vikings certainly wanted to get greedy there. Sorry to step on that for you there, partner.
You said Coach Whale would be happy going up by 4.
Yep.
Guarantee you was not happy with how that
Nope.
last possession went.
He was not. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 21-17. Vikes lead the Spartans. We are 1 quarter through this game. We're going to step away for 60 and come back for second quarter action.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
Hey fans, welcome back in. Hello to Kelly Simblick. Sent his Special Olympics basketball jersey and national championship memorabilia. He was player of the game at Nationals at Special Olympics. Hello to Kelly Simblick and congratulations on your accolades there, young man. Spartans have the ball. They're trailing by 4. They turn that one over, and the Vikings are going to see if they can capitalize on the 5th Spartan turnover. I show Spartans have 5 and Vikings have 3 in the turnover category. 21-17 Vikes. Here's Baco, gives to Whipple. The Whipple triple. Doesn't connect. And it's Solomon Arop who gets the rebound. Here comes Rickard. Rickard works into the paint.
We got here Whipple foul.
Yep. Good call, partner. 22, White. Second foul for Whipple, first of the quarter. Number 5, Wesley Oy, junior guard, checked in for the Spartans. That's Cragness who has the ball, works against Mack. Cragness into the paint and then gives over to Rickard. Rickard Looks for a screen. Oh, he had air up. There he has him. Now a good kick out for Oy. Oy can't make it, but good hustle play there by Craigness. Craigness saw Bacco, decided not to do anything with it, gave it to A-Rup, but the ball hits the deck, and the Vikings pick it up. Turnover number 6.
It's good makeup by Mac there. He didn't box out the guy that got the rebound, then forced the turnover.
Would you have taken that call if Ivor hits? Or that one? No?
No.
you were talking, so I was wondering if you were just going to keep it going. Bacco connects there.
You talk over me all the time.
You're more than welcome to take it. I just didn't know if I should jump in there. It was more like, what should I do? Feel and test in the waters there, Nicholas. You're more than welcome to take those calls. Speaking of calls, call Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency if you need any banking or insurance information, or go online and check them out at kindredstatebank.com. See you in 30.
If you're thinking about updating your bathroom or kitchen, don't wait until the last minute. Planning is key. At Ada Building Center LLC on Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
Welcome back, fans. Happy Friday. Happy New Year. Welcome into Kindred. Vikings lead 23-17 out of over Fargo North. It's been an exciting start to this one. Chase has the ball right now. Sam Chase moves up the court and kicks to Craigness. Craigness tries to pass to Rickard, but Whipple intercepts, takes, and misses. Another miss, and finally Brooks Bacco gets the rebound and put in. 7 turnovers by the Spartans. Here comes A-Rop. 3-on-3 for the Spartans. Kick over to Oy. Oy finger roll doesn't work. Craigness goes up for the rebound, but it's going to be over the back, I think. Yeah, Craigness is going to be called for over the back. Craigness, the junior guard, stands 6'1", went over the back of Eli Mack. Craigness picks up his first. 25-17. Now, this is what the Vikings did last night, Nick. The first quarter was exciting with Oak Grove, and then they just slowly but surely slip away. Brooks Bacco got hot last night. He has 14 right now and doesn't look like he's tired at all from the festivities last night.
He's a very in shape young man. I don't think he's going to get tired very often.
A-Rop called for the foul, his first. Bacco connects, makes the three-point play the old-fashioned way. In the Spartans go to Rickard. Rickard has Whipple right on him. Rickard now has Bacco and Whipple on him, but he's able to give to Craigness. Craigness takes into the paint, and it's taken away by the Vikings. Turnover number 8. Mac Daddy gives to Whipple. Whipple takes and makes.
That's going to be an and one too.
This is exactly what happened last night, Nick. Oak Grove hung around, and in the second quarter the Vikings just started slipping further and further away. I wonder if, I know that North just came off of a timeout, right? Paul Zenz called that timeout.
Yep.
But at some point, if it continues to go awry, he may want to consider bringing the troops together one more time. Second foul by Rickard. Go ahead.
Basketball's a game of runs, and Kindred seems to hit those runs more often than not.
30-17. Almost a turnover. It is a turnover. Turnover number 9. Instead of a timeout, Coach Zenz is going to go to a new guy. He's going to bring in Darian Clark for Oy. 30-17 Vikings lead. Vikings once again 4-0. They're on a 14-game win streak. They've only lost one game in the last year and a half, and that was at Moorhead. Yeah, that was Euro step 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the European history teacher on the bench, Paul Zenz, could even pick that up. Turnover number 4 by the Vikes. 5:12 left here in the second quarter.
Great drive.
Nice drive. And
they're going to call goaltending?
Brooks says,
I don't know if that hit the rim or backboard.
Brooks says, no way. See if he
just asked for a replay.
Did he give the
He gave the finger.
So what do we got here? Did they count it? Two shots. Two shots. Okay, so Brooks did plead his case.
The instant
and it worked.
replay came in Brooks' favor.
Is Casey Ham down there running the instant replay? Gabe Iverson called for the foul. First shot is made. Oh, I'm out of sorts here, Nicholas. Still trying to figure out where they put that instant replay. Well, one thing that we've learned from Brooks in interviewing him is that he's a pretty honest guy.
Oh, yeah.
He if he gets called for a foul, 90% of the time, he's looking at himself. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have put myself in that position. In that case, he wanted the block. There's a ball up in the air, and Iverson and Chase are fighting for it. Chase wins and gives to Rickard. We'll call that a turnover, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, that's a turnover for sure.
Three-point attempt here by Rickard. No good. Rebound Whipple and the Vikings. He scoots around Cragness, and up he goes. Fake pass.
Nice
Euro
move
step.
by Whipple.
And Whipple puts it through the twine. He has 6. 32-19 Vikings. Here comes Cragness and the Spartans. Cragness gives on over to Rickard. Rickard can't connect.
I feel like that
Baco
one
and the
could have been a little foul too, Josh.
Nice pass to Mac Daddy, and he puts in the left-handed lay-in. Yep, got to have a timeout. I was waiting for a timeout there. Vikings are cruising. 34-19 they lead. Go ahead.
Mac with a nice little curve off the glass to get that one to fall.
13-2 run here in the second quarter for the Vikes. It's a Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency timeout. From banking to insurance, like Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency, handle your requests.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
Tip of the hat to producer Nicholas Eggman getting us back right on time. Thanks again also to Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency for sponsoring the timeouts. And if the bank is open on a 3, they're giving $100 to Kindred Dollars for Scars. Darian Clark with a nifty.
That was a great touch.
Reverse lay-in. Beautiful touch there by Darian Clark, the junior guard. And he's got his first basket. Schliemann, the sophomore, to Gronwald, the junior. To Iverson, and then into Arop. Arop gives to Rickard, and Rickard with the lay-in. He has 8. 8 for Rickard, 6 for Chase.
Quick 4 here out of the timeout, exactly what Coach Zen wants.
34-23. 4-0 run for the Spartans. They needed it, because up to that point, it was a 13-2 Viking run. Schliemann can't get it to go. Rebound Cragness and the Spartans. Spartan fans want to keep this going. This would be huge. Chase.
Good
no worries.
board.
Solomon Arop is there to clean it up and put it in. I've been impressed with Solomon Arop, and I know Coach Paul Zen's talked highly of him. He's the big man in the paint. And he's playing a tough game down low. He only has 6 points, but he's got his presence felt down there. Here's Ivor, gives to Gronwald. The 99-mile-an-hour fastball from 10 feet away. Ivor works against Rickard, and now they go all the way to Gronwald. Gronwald for 3, no good, and there's Arop. He quickly gives over to Rickard. Rickard gonna move quickly down the floor. Stops, pops, no good. Arop almost there, but a good job of Gronwald knocking it away. 9-point Viking lead. Jackson Schliemann finds Baco.
tried to pull a Houdini act like he did last night and throw it around every defender, get it in deep.
Graham Hess, Gabe Whipple, Kyle Campbell, and Carter Gronwald into the game.
Yeah, look.
Got to put my glasses on for a second with Gronwald and Rickard on the floor at the same time, and those shoes. Go ahead.
Your sunglasses?
Yeah. You see them? They look nice, don't they? Speaking of nice, Carter Gronwald. He hits a three.
Red hot like his shoes.
And then he picks up a foul. Foul going to go against sophomore Carter Gronwald, his first. Do you remember what you were going to say before I rudely cut you off there, Nicholas?
Nope.
Okay. Wasn't important. Nice cutoff by me, huh? Chase with the ball, stops, pops, drains it. Sam Chase has 3 threes.
That is a quick release out of Chase.
He has 16 points on average. Tonight he has 9. All 3 of them coming as threes. Once again, Sam Chase has the record of 9 in a game for Fargo North. Once again, A-Rop, 1 shot for the Vikings. He's not going to give you a second one. 37-28, 9-point game, 80 seconds remain at half. Here comes Clark. Nice, nifty
move.
Athletic lay-in by Darian Clark, the junior. 37-30. The Spartans have chipped it down to 7. Great response from the timeout. Again, it continues. Crew Rickard with the
takeaway. If you're Coach Whale, you take a timeout here, get Brooks Bacco back on the court for the next 54 seconds.
Well, it's a 5-point game, and I would bet, it's one of those double-edged swords. Do you wait or not? Can Gronwald turn the table? Not even close.
Carter knew that one immediately once it left his hand.
The collective groan from his own student body.
Yeah.
Gabe Iverson and Brooks Bacco come out onto the floor. Now Eli Mack.
That stretch there without Iverson and Mack and Bacco, I think the Spartans just put in 8 quick points.
Here come the Spartans now, 37-32. They've chipped away at this lead nicely. 5-second differential between shot clock and game clock, maybe a little bit more than that. Catch being had here as Rickard then
Size
includes
disadvantage.
Schilling.
Graham Hess.
Great job by Graham Hess. That's a man that'll take a beating. Catcher loves getting beat down, doesn't he, Nicholas?
I don't know if he loves it, but he'll do it.
Agreed. Well stated. Foul's going to go against Marcus Schilling. It's his second, shot clock off. Now with Brooks on the floor and Mack and Whipple, I would expect for a well-run set here with 1 shot. Vikings should go up either 5, 7, or 8 by the end of the half. Maybe not, boy. As they will not. Spartans say you will not. 2.8 seconds remain. Great steal and take by Sam Chase. It's turnover number 7. This has been a bad run for the Vikings.
I mean, Graham Hess just had a great defensive play, gets the offensive call on the Spartans, but then he gets he gets sloppy with the ball on the offensive side of the court and tries to lob it nonchalantly over the defender and tips it. And now now the Spartans have a chance to make this a 1-score game going into half.
Well, Chase just made me eat my words because I said it was going to be a 5, 6, or 7, maybe 8-point lead for the Vikings going into half. It's going the other way, Nick. It's a 4-point lead right now with chances of Sam Chase making it just a 3-point lead. And it is. What a phenomenal timeout by Coach Paul Zenz, and what a phenomenal response by the Spartans. Brooks doesn't get it off.
Ooh, that seemed really fast, Josh.
And the Vikings are hanging on to a 37-34 lead here at half. They came out of after the first quarter on fire. And then, as you say many times, partner, basketball is a game of what?
Runs.
Vikings go on a run, and the Spartans go on a run right after that. If you're a Viking fan, that horn sounding is a great sound. If you're a Spartan fan, you probably want another 2-3 minutes out of that.
Yeah, I mean, that was the way the second quarter started. Vikings came out firing just like they did last night. And then Coach Zenz took a timeout. Didn't work the first one, second one came out, and the Spartans came out firing to end the half.
We're going to step away. When we come back, we'll have our First Class Mortgage halftime show. We'll be back in about 3 minutes.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
For the last 25 years, Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties has been serving the real estate needs of Fargo, Moorhead, and the surrounding communities. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Carlita is ready to help you evaluate the market and make the right choice for you. Take the first step into selling into your next home by calling Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties at 701-367-5918. Experienced, confident, qualified. Carlita Dietz.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
As an American Family Insurance agent, Chris and Monica Heisey look out for what matters to you most, even when nothing is wrong. These days, everyone wants to save money, and they can show you how easy it is to have multiple policies by combining your auto and homeowner's insurance. Let Chris Heisey Agency with American Family Insurance put some change back in your pocket. For more info, visit chrisheisey.com. That's chrisheisey.com for all the details.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
The Ringneck is a perfect stop for lunch or dinner in Leonard, North Dakota. The Ringneck has a wide variety menu from burgers, wraps, steak, chicken, and seafood. For that small-town family-owned dining experience, check out the Ringneck today. To place an order ahead of time for takeout, call 701-645-2465. That's 645-2465. And stop by every other Friday this winter for meat raffles. For more info and daily specials, search the Ringneck on Facebook.
Keep your car moving along with the team at Elite Automotive Center in Fargo. What sets Elite Automotive Center apart from the herd is their truly extensive list of services. From brake and tire service to tune-ups and battery replacement, there's no job too big or small for their ASE certified technicians. Schedule your next oil change by going to EliteAutomotiveCenter.com or scan the QR code on your screen now. Never settle for standard service. Stop by Elite Automotive Center today in Fargo.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred on your live event. Josh Almaris alongside Nick Eggman. Welcome into the First Class Mortgage halftime show. First Class Mortgage is locally owned and operated. First Class Mortgage is more than just a company name. First Class Mortgage is the way they do business. Whether you're buying a new home or refinancing your existing mortgage, their dedicated team takes the time to understand your financial situation. They provide first-class service, first-class knowledge, and a first-class experience at the lowest interest rates. For more information, go online to firstclasscorp.com. Nick, what do you think of that first half? Vikings lead 37-34.
It's a tale of two different teams at two different times, I think, Josh. Vikings got really hot. North got really hot. Both teams didn't look great for a while. And I guarantee you, both coaches in the locker room right now are probably the word they're both saying is consistency. You got to play with that high level of consistency. Don't hurt yourself. And come out and have a much better second half than you had first half.
Yeah, the Vikings went on, I believe it was a 13-2 run, and then like you alluded to earlier, Coach Paul Zenz calls a timeout, doesn't work, but the second timeout, all of a sudden things quickly turn for the Spartans. and they go on a run.
And also during that second run, you could tell Baco got a little tired at the beginning of that run. Coach Whale subbed him out along with Whipple and Mack. Now you got Schliemann, Campbell, and Graham Hess on the court, and then the North even capitalized on that a little bit more.
Let's take a look at the individual scores. First, we'll look at Fargo North and the Spartans. Sam Chase averages 16 a game. He has 11 right now. Crew Rickard averages 25 a game. He has 10 right now. Both of them right around. Chase a little ahead of his average. Rickard a little bit below, but the big dogs play when the game is on the line, so I expect some continued fine play from Chase and Rickard. 6 points from Arop. I've been very impressed from Solomon Arop, the senior forward who stands 6 feet 3 inches. And Darian Clark has 4. Cragnis has 3. North is a team that hits threes. They have 4 in the first half, 3 from Sam Chase and 1 from Cragnis. Once again, 11 for Chase and 10 for Rickard. On the Vikings side of things, it's Brooks Baco, no surprise. He has 15. 6 for Gabe Whipple, 5 for Eli Mack and Tyler Gronwald, 3 for Carter Gronwald, and 3 for Gabe Iverson. Once again, it's Baco who leads the way with 15. Nick, any key points if you're either of these coaches, Coach Whaler, Coach Zenz, that you're illustrating to your team?
I mean, just play calm, play the basketball that you practice, you preach. Come out here and play a good second half, and I'm curious to see how the Vikings are going to last in the second half. Last game, I know they won by a large margin, but that sucker was a track meet, and this is their first true really back-to-back type of night, and North's had about 3 nights off.
Yeah, I mean, you look at North, they've played 8 games already. Kindred's only played 4.
Right.
They have not had a deep schedule. Certainly there's boys on both teams that find the weight room and work hard. I know the Vikings, of course, are in the weight room a lot and in good shape, but you know, actually being out here and playing in front of an audience is a little bit different.
Right.
So we'll see how they handle that. Once again, thanks for tuning into the First Class Mortgage halftime show. Whether you're buying a new home or refinancing your existing mortgage, their dedicated team takes the time to understand your financial situation. They provide a first-class service, first-class knowledge, and first-class experience at the lowest interest rates. Go online to firstclasscorp.com. We'll take a 90-second break, and we'll have our final segment of the halftime show when we come back.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Upgrade your toolbox and tackle any project with the latest from Ada Building Center, LLC. They've added a massive 24-foot Diablo display filled with everything you need, brand new to the store. From circular saw blades to framing blades and metal drilling solutions and diamond cutting concrete blades, Diablo has it all. Need fine finish or general purpose wood blades? High-performance crew driving bits? They've got you covered. Stop by Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, and see the Diablo difference for yourself. Your next project starts here.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred. We're gearing up for the second half. Vikings lead 37-34. This is the final segment of the First Class Mortgage halftime show. You still have time to check out firstclasscorp.com. We'll be back in 30 for second half action. You ready, Nick?
I'm all revved up with nowhere to go, so of course I'm ready.
Let's go, 30 seconds.
We aren't meant to be still. And while you determine the direction you'll go, we're just here to help you along the way. So go. Go with experience. Go with teamwork. Go with neighbors. Go with integrity.
Hey fans, welcome back. I'm going to share what we're sharing offline because last night I was giving Nick a hard time about, well, the girls Vikings team fouled Oak Grove like 3 consecutive times on three-point shots, and a number of those, 2 of the 3 free throws were made, so of course had to throw out the meatloaf. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. And Nick had never heard of Meatloaf. Now he's sitting here chiming in with all these Meatloaf songs. What have you used so far, Nick, for your behind the scenes?
All revved up, nowhere to go, for crying out loud.
I'm proud of you. For a man who had never heard of Meatloaf, now he's sitting in here secretly
I had
putting
to do my
Meatloaf
homework.
lyrics.
It seems like you don't know anything about Meatloaf.
Well, these are common sayings for crying out loud, but I'm waiting for I would do anything for love.
Yeah, I didn't know how to fit that one in here.
We'll have to wait and see. What the heck? We already got a Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency timeout. Check out kindredstatebank.com. We'll see you back in 30.
If you're dreaming of a new home or looking to refinance, get in touch with First Class Mortgage. They make the process simple, fast, and local. Their team knows the Red River Valley, and they're here to help you with the right loan, with the best rate, and personal service every step of the way. Whether it's your first home, your forever home, or anything in between, choose First Class Mortgage, where your story begins. Visit firstclasscorp.com or stop by the office in Fargo.
Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. Josh Almaris alongside Nick Eggman. Thanks for tuning into your live event. Vikings have the ball, up 3. Whipple fakes to Gronwald, gives to Ivor, gives to Mack, back to Ivor. Ivor then gives to Whipple, fakes, almost has it taken away. Rickard right there. Now Mack gets an open look, misses, rebound, put back, Brooks, Baco.
He's just going to jump higher than everyone else.
Wonder how many times we have said rebound and put back by Baco this year and in Baco's career.
Well,
nice
there's one
pass.
Really big one.
Yeah, we didn't say that one, though. A-Rop gets a nice pass. That's going to be a check right at the mustache that Rickard is going to be called for. In squirt hockey, you can't do that. In varsity hockey, you can, but in basketball, checking is illegal. I played many hockey games up at the Coliseum in Fargo North. Grafton Spoiler playing against the likes of Brent Clava and Jeremy Flagg. That was a long time ago.
I bet everyone loves your old hockey days.
If anybody in North knows those people, that's how old I am. Brent Clava, he was a phenomenal person and hockey player. Fun to compete against. We better get back to basketball as there's a take and a miss, but a foul. Foul's going to be called against the Spartans.
It's okay to relive the glory days every now and then.
Yeah, every now and then it's pretty fun to look back. It's like they say on The Office, I wish someone would have told me that the glory days are right now. It's one of the most sentimental comments that Andy makes in that show.
Hey, you can always make today the glory days.
Yeah, and if we're talking sitcoms, I think The Office arguably has one of the best finales in a sitcom.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely beats Seinfeld's. That was a train wreck. Gabe Whipple makes his first, and he misses the second.
And
but
Baco.
Brooks, Baco with the rebound and putback. 8-point lead for the Vikings. Baco has 19. Whipple has 7. Nice athletic,
drive.
Beautiful kiss off the glass there by Crew Rickard. He has 12 and is now leading the way. Sam Chase has 11. Baco gives to Gronwald. Ball fake and finds Mack. Mack, a little oversized by A-Rop, but kicks to Whipple. Whipple misses the triple. Ivor has it, but then has it taken away. He knocks it out of the hands, but out of bounds. Knocks it out of Clark's hands, but it went off of Ivor. Spartans are going to keep it 42-36. 42-36, Vikings lead. 6 minutes and 5 seconds left. Wow, what a nice touch, boy. That almost went in a little bit strong for Rickard. But good news is, although he missed it, he drew the foul, and Whipple picks up his 3rd foul. Whipple has 3. 1 each for Bacco, Ivor, Hess, and Gronwald. 3 for Crew Rickard. 2 each for Marcus Schilling, Arop, and Clark, as the first free throw is made. Are we missing something in the student section right now?
I don't know.
There's some hooting and hollering, just the three-point stuff, or free throw stuff. Here's another bucket by Rickard. He has 14. More importantly for the Spartans, he has his team within 4. Mack had an opening for a little bit, but a nice close there on Craigness. Gronwald gives to Whipple. Whipple spins and gives back to Gronwald for 3. Miss, and Bacco has it. Bacco works in the paint against Arop. Good defense, and Arop cleans up his miss.
Great defense by the Spartans down low. Even though Bacco went up and got that rebound. Oh.
Good three-point attempt, but short by Rickard. He lands on Ivor's ankles. No call, and it's going to be the Vikings who have it back. Gronwald goes to Bacco. Bacco goes to Whipple. Whipple into the paint, sees Arop and decides otherwise. Then he gives to his name mate, Gabe Iverson. Iverson sees Arop, kicks over to Gronwald. Can he hit there? No. Another miss by Carter Gronwald, and Crew Rickard has the rebound. He quickly passes up to Clark, but Clark finds Bacco, and that's the wrong color jersey. Bacco finds Gabe Iverson, and Gabe Iverson hits his second basket. We got a Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency timeout. Once again, from banking to insurance, let Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency handle your request. Go online to kindredstatebank.com. It's a 60-second timeout. We'll see you back in a minute.
Make your stop before or after the game at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota. Stop out throughout the week for mouth-watering lunch specials weekdays and mark Friday nights down on the calendar for prime rib, ribeye steak, or some walleye at the Knickerbocker. For more information or to find out about daily specials, give the Knickerbocker a like on Facebook by searching the Knickerbocker. Great food and good people. You can find it all at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo, Moorhead, and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred. Once again, Kindred Vikings playing host to Fargo North. This is the second consecutive night of 3 nights where we get to be on your live event calling games. Last night, the Vikings girls and boys swept Oak Grove here. Tonight, the North Spartans are in town to take on the boys, and tomorrow it's going to be Botno girls coming to Kindred. Turnover number 12 there by the Spartans, and Ivor sees an opening and takes it.
The reason I'm laughing there is Craigness said, screw going after the ball. I'm not letting Bacco
Knew
go up
dang
there
well.
and
I
get
saw
an
the same
alley-oop.
thing and chuckled silently, but I heard you. Yeah, we're not giving up an alley-oop here. But Ivor says, okay, I'll take that. There's a foul going to be against, I think, Eli Mack. Eli Mack going to be called for his first. No, they gave it to Whipple, which is his fourth.
His fourth. Ouch. It's not good for Vikings fans.
Vikings play a deep bench as Darian Clark hits there. He has 5 now. Graham Hess and Jackson Schliemann come in. But no doubt about it, if this game stays close and you take Whipple out of the mix, that's not good for the Vikings. So Whipple going to have to play with 4 fouls here. Off the mark there, wide right by Clark. Clark makes 1 of 2, sticks to 5, and the Vikings continue to have a 7-point lead. Good crowd here in Kindred tonight. The home side of the court is pretty much full. Overflow on the visitor side, and a good contingent from North as Bacco takes and makes. He's up to 21. It looks like checking in is going to be Parnell Preston.
Can't stop
Here
this
comes
one.
Baco. The two-handed slam.
He just stepped over the line, too, something you don't see often, Josh. But he got caught, defended well, stepped over the line, and that's going to be a turnover by North.
14 turnovers back-to-back. Big dunk there by Brooks Baco. He stole it, and then he slammed it home, and the Vikings now lead by 11. Here's Baco. Works against Clark. Turns it over. Nice job there by Parnell Preston, who checked in to pick up the turnover. That's number 8 for the Vikings. Here's Rickard. Rickard puts up a good shot, despite being
shooting.
Super off balance. Looks like they're going to call that a shooting foul, and the foul is going to go to Jackson Schliemann, his first.
Rickard's really good at getting in the lane, drawing contact, and getting that ball up quick to get that shooting foul.
First free throw is good from Rickard, and I show that he is now 5 for 5 from the line. Now 6 for 6. Rickard has 16. Crew Rickard, the junior, who averages 25, has 16 now. 50-41, 9-point Viking lead. Hess thought about it, then he gave over to Mack. Mack with Rickard right on him. Gives over to Tyler Gronwald. Giving him some space, the Spartans do. They then give to Schliemann, who gives to Gronwald, who gives to Baco, and Baco is going to put one up for 3. Short, rebound, Hess. Ball's on the
He got
floor.
knocked over by his own teammate.
It's going to be a jump ball. Yeah, it looked like Hess was going to collect the rebound, then he fell down, and it's going to be a jump ball that goes to the Fargo North Spartans.
North has done a good job when the Vikings are trying to run a set offense. They're in the 2-3 zone here, and they're not allowing the Vikings to get the ball into Baco right at the post to set up an offensive set. And the Vikings are getting basically their points off turnovers, quick transition, or just second chance boards.
They're sagging nicely off the guys that they know aren't going to burn them too bad. Parnell puts up kind of a sloppy shot. North does get the rebound, and they put that one in. That's Craigness. He has 5. Matt Craigness has 5. It's a 7-point game. Inside to Mack. Great D by the Spartans, but Mack is able to persevere and puts that one through. He has 7. Young man averages 12. He's at 7 with 2:20 left in the third.
That is in the student section.
Crew Rickard tossed that one high up into the crowd, and it's going to be turnover number 15 for the Spartans. Baco works against Chase. Eventually the ball goes to Schliemann, inside to Baco. 3 guys on Baco, and it doesn't work. He continues to score. 25 for him now. He averages 26, but he scored 35 last night. Nice take and almost too easy. A defensive blunder by the Vikings.
Yeah, if you're Eli Mack, you got to sag and play some help defense there.
Matt Craigness says, thank you very much. I don't know if he's had an easier basket. Baco gives to Gronwald. Gronwald gets into the paint. Finger roll. Nice job.
Nice
over
finish
6'3" Parnell Preston. Tyler Gronwald says, just lay it right over top your fingertips. Here comes, once again, Rickard. You know, last night, Nick, you talked about Soper and how he has a little moxie and he brings kind of some competitive juice. You notice a lot of the same from Crew Rickard tonight,
Right.
wouldn't you say?
He is attacking these Vikings defenders. He does not care who's on him. That last one, it was Baco, and he puts his head down, his shoulder down, and he's going to go.
Yeah, he's been fun to watch. He's got some of the moxie, no doubt about it. Schliemann
Just dropped Schliemann.
That would have been a big make. Parnell Preston, what a good move there. He gets the rebound and the putback. Parnell Preston is on the board, the 6'3" junior forward, wears number 42. Parnell Preston scores, picks up the foul, and is at the charity stripe.
It's a big addition. I mean, he's come off the bench. And he's playing really well. I don't know if he put in any minutes in the first half, Josh.
Tyler Gronwald called for that foul. It's his second, and he misses. Almost another rebound there by Arop, but instead he's going to be called for the foul. It's his third. Solomon Arop, his third.
Instead, shortest guy on the Vikings court right now comes up and gets that rebound.
Jackson Schliemann, small but also incredibly smart. Kyle Campbell gives to Schliemann, to Bacco. Rickard on Bacco.
This zone defense also doesn't allow Bacco to drive to the hoop.
Rickard almost steals that one, but Tyler gets it, kicks to Schliemann. Schliemann for three, no good. Rebound and put back, Brooke Bacco. Brooks Bacco. Rebound and put back. Rebound and put back, Brooks Bacco. Wonder how many times just tonight. Yeah. Here's the Spartans down 11 now. Shot clock, about 5-second differential, doesn't matter. They turn over for 16th time, and the Vikings now have it with the shot clock off. This is the third quarter now where they've had this opportunity, and all three now they've ended up not scoring. So the Spartans can hold for the final possession and try to make this a single-digit lead. Brooks Bacco picks up his second foul.
Yeah, I think that was a foul that he got a little greedy, wanted to see if he could tip one out, go get a free one before the quarter ended. Only a second foul, Josh, with the fourth quarter to play.
58-47, 7 seconds left.
That is a very bad foul. That was the fifth team foul, sends him to the line.
Free throw up and good for Sam Chase. If there is any sort of silver lining, it's that the Vikings are now going to get another attempt to score. But you're exactly right. I don't think that's a foul that you want to take. And Sam Chase does a great job of making it hurt. 58-49, 3, 2, 1. Campbell for three, no good. And that's how we're going to end here after 3 quarters of play. It's the Kindred Vikings 58, the Fargo North Spartans 49.
Green Earth Landscaping offers a full range of services, including commercial and residential landscape design and installation, maintenance and sprinkler services. From outdoor kitchens to patios, retaining walls, lighting, fine grade, sod and hydroseed, and anything in between, Green Earth Landscaping has you covered, servicing the Fargo-Moorhead area and beyond. For more information, go online to greenearthnd.com. That's greenearthnd.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour, July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
Happy Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for staying up late with us. Once again, it's 9 o'clock p.m. Dan Zink in the crowd. He says he might stay up till 10:30 tonight.
He's not going to have much free time at home.
Even for you and I, Nick, this is getting to be a late night. I know on Friday nights you like to get your sleep and be in bed early. Is that right? Yep. Here we go, fourth quarter. We're 8 minutes away from determining who the victor is in this AA clash. Iverson had checked in. He gives over to Graham Hess. Hess to Gronwald to Bacco. Bacco looking for an opening. He finds Mack. Great block there. He was working against a couple of big, strong men in Solomon Arop and Parnell Preston. And the Spartans get it over to a wise man, Sam Chase. You talked about it earlier, Nick. Sam Chase has such a quick release. 4 threes for him. 16 total points for Sam Chase. Sam Chase with the nifty move there. He gives to Parnell, who gives to Rickard. Rickard a deep three short. Parnell and Graham Hess, jump ball.
Jump ball, that's going to stay with North. Paul Zen's fired up on the bench.
I agree. I mean, I'm excited that he's excited, but boy, I thought that Parnell should have gotten that rebound, and Graham kind of stuck his nose in there.
I agree.
Stole a possession, I thought, for the jump ball. But big for the North Spartans to get another crack at this. Here's the other crack, and it's going to be a foul.
Yeah.
Foul against Mack. I show that this is just his first, and the scoreboard confirms that, but it is a shooting foul. Darian Clark has 5 points, junior guard, 6 feet 2 inches. Where's number 10? Gets the ball, dribble. Ball's up and short. In fact, it doesn't hit anything.
Really
Looks
short.
at his hands there. What's going on with my hands, he says. Coach smiles. It's not your hands, he says. Well, it is your hands, but next one doesn't go either. And Spartans are going to get another crack at this. Boy, I tell you what, Parnell, Preston, and Solomon Arop,
okay,
they're playing hard down there.
Did Preston play in the first quarter or the first half?
Not a whole lot. I can't answer that for sure, Nicholas.
I don't think he did.
But he's made his presence felt here. Checking into the game. Oh, and
Offensive.
he's going to be called. Is that
moving screen?
Who's that called against? We got it here. That's going to be Solomon Arop. Bad news for the Spartans. That's his 4th. Solomon Arop now playing with 4. Gabe Whipple of the Vikings is coming off the bench. He'll be playing with 4 as well. Hess for 3. No good. Ball's on the floor. Spartans pick it up. That's Craigness. Up they go to Chase. Chase for 3. Yes.
Got it.
Sam Chase. He has 5 threes.
Just
and
like
has
that.
his team within 3. Kindred's, no timeout, just subs. They had to fix the net. Nick, this is something that the Spartans have done an awfully nice job of this game, is sticking around. Now, can they break the hearts of the Kindred Vikings on their home turf? Turnover, Vikings, number 9.
I'll tell you one thing what the Vikings are going to be working on next week. How to break a 3-2 zone.
Nice. Oh, Iverson had the block, but Hess is going to be called for the foul. First foul against, second foul against Graham Hess. His second, team's first. Rickard with a chance to put his team within now 1. 58-56.
We talked about a little pregame, Josh, that the Spartans have struggled on the defensive side of the ball. Man, I haven't gotten the pleasure to watch any of those earlier games that they've played in the year. But man, if those were that bad tonight, they were playing lights out on defense.
Marcus Schilling makes both. Marcus Schilling checks in. Rickard makes both. And you're absolutely right, Nick. That's something that Coach Zen said he wanted to improve was their defense. They were giving up 90 points. They've held the Vikings to under 60 so far, and their defense has been good, specifically Arop and Preston Parnell down low. Almost a turnover by the Vikings. Instead, it's going to be a foul.
Bailed out the Vikings there. Like I've said before, this 3-2 zone, the Vikings have not figured out a way to get to the hoop and get open, clean looks.
Schliemann and Mack check in. Matt Craigness picks up his second foul.
Will,
Timeout for Coach Will, the
timeout.
birthday boy. It's going to be a Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency timeout. Check out Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. Go online to kindredstatebank.com to check things out. We'll see you back in a minute.
The Kindred Public School District looks to collaboratively cultivate an environment that challenges learners to reach their full potential in a student-centered, community-supported environment while building authentic relationships that promotes active engagement in learning, literacy, and life. Kindred Public Schools' mission is to educate, prepare, and maximize student potential. Kindred Public School District, student-centered, community-supported. For more info about upcoming school events and news, go online to kindred.k12.us.
Hey fans, welcome back in. Vikings lead by 1. Fargo North has done a phenomenal job of staying in it, chipping away, and they have themselves now within 1 possession. The Vikings, we talked a little bit off air, look a little fatigued here today. They've had a real test in back-to-back nights against 2 good opponents. Schliemann, short, rebound, and a chance to take the lead for the Spartans. That was Preston who got the rebound.
We'll see if Whipple can be the spark. He's been out for the last 5 minutes for the Vikings. Not yet.
Negative. The spark is Crew Rickard. Crew Rickard not only gives his team a lead, but a 2-point lead off that 3-pointer. Here comes Baco. Out of control, no good, but the Vikings maintain possession. Vikings down by 2. This is unfamiliar territory for the Vikings. Rickard called for his 4th foul.
Ooh,
Crew Rickard.
Up here.
Crew Rickard has 4. Solomon Arop has 4. Certainly a good job there by the official. I don't know that I was crazy about that foul call. I didn't see what happened, but I know that Crew Rickard was upset.
I like that the official
absolutely
he went and talked to
yes,
him,
let
right?
him. It's a close game. It's an emotional game. Handled it perfectly. 3-point attempt, no good, and the Vikings are missing quite bad right now. But I'm gonna go back to that. I mean, Crew Rickard, a competitive man, and he was instantly a little bit upset. Refs let it go, rightfully so, and here we are.
Coach Zenz trusts him too. He's leaving him in the game.
Carter Gronwald gives to Whipple. Vikings have the ball, 15 on the shot clock. Mack in the corner, 3-point bucket. He swishes that home. Eli Mack takes the lead back for the Vikings. It's Roger Maris to 60.
Couldn't imagine a better Friday night, Josh. This is going to be a close one coming down to the end.
Spartans whip. Iverson almost takes that away, and it's going to be a turnover. Great work between Whipple and Iverson and Cragness.
Oh yeah, both went up for it, got physical, good with the no call there, let them fight for the ball, and the Vikings retain the possession.
There was a few people on the north side that were asking for a replay. They must have saw Baco. Casey Ham says, we're not replaying that one, sorry. 4 minutes left in the game. Vikings lead by 1. Can Gronwald hit? No, rebound Iverson. Big rebound by Ivor. He goes up with the big boys and doesn't make. Good defense by Schilling. Rebound Arop, 61-60.
I think if you're Iverson there, you kick that back out, you set up a new possession for your team.
Vikings,
deep.
Oh, here's a deep 3. Holy smokes! Crew Rickard. Hotter than a fur coat in Arizona, right, Nick?
Dang right, stole one.
Crew Rickard, 1, 2, big 3-pointers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by Sam Chase at 63-61. Vikings down 2.
Get the ball inside, see what Baco can do. Kicks it out, open look.
Mac Daddy! All the way around.
They're just going back and forth with each other.
The hula hoop 3 from Mac Daddy. Rickard, he's not going to get any space. He does get space.
He does.
Why not?
Got it.
Oh, another 3. Coach Will wants a push-off. It was definitely physical, but Rickard makes him pay. Foul against Arop. That's going to be his 5th.
You can feel the intensity picking up in here, Josh.
That is not against Arop. They called that against Cragness. So Solomon Arop gets a break there. It goes against Cragness. Whipple now with the chance to tie the game. First one's good. He has 8. Yeah, it's a good physical game there. That was some good contact between Rickard and Baco, and Rickard steps back and just drains a 3. He is hot. Whipple hits and ties. What a great game, 66-66.
He's got to shoot another one here, right?
Well,
he's calling his own number.
Baco screen attempt. It's going to be
offensive,
a moving. Yeah.
Yep.
So Parnell Preston was working very hard to find some opening for Rickard. Why not? Rickard, all he's done is make 3 big threes in a row, and now the Vikings have a chance to take the lead. Exciting game here in Kindred. Thanks for tuning in on your live event, 66-66. Here's Ivor. Gives to Gronwald. Gronwald into the paint. Back to Mack. He's hit back-to-back threes. Instead,
hotter hand.
It's Rickard. Rickard spins, puts up, no good. Put back by Arop. Arop has 8. Turnover by the Vikings is number 10. 68-66. Vikings give to Whipple. Right on him is Chase. Now to Ivor. Rickard and Chase on him. Give to Baco. Baco, 15 on the shot clock. Both Sam and Rickard on him. You give to Ivor. Ivor gives to Whipple. Whipple with the triple. No.
Thought it was
Ball's
in.
on the floor. Gives to Mack. Whipple's going to go into the paint. That's a lot of body down there. A lot of muscle.
I think Whipple just got bailed out, Josh.
I think he did as well, and it's, I think, going to be extra bad news.
Yep.
Nope, it's not. Parnell Preston going to be called. I thought Arop was going to get called for that foul. But I agree, Nick. I think that the Vikings caught a break there.
Whipple was looking at the ground.
And the thing is he had a nice shot from where he was at, but he went into the big guys. And those are some big, Parnell Preston and Solomon Arop, both 6'3". That's some strong boys down there. Timeout. Coach Zenz is going to make him think about this last free throw to tie the game. 68-67. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency is a phenomenal sponsor. Thanks for them for sponsoring our timeouts. Go online to kindredstatebank.com. We'll be back in a minute. It's a full timeout.
When you think about North Dakota State College of Science, don't think about college. Don't think about desks. Don't think about buildings. Don't think about our expert instructors or our high-tech classrooms. Think about that new pickup you'll soon be driving. Think about decorating your first apartments. Think about that great job that's already waiting for you. Then, think about how you'll be doing all of those things in just 2 years. North Dakota State College of Science, the smarter way to college.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Hey fans, welcome back in. It's been a dandy of a game here. Superbulous. Tantalizing, outstanding game. Can the Vikings tie it? Yes. Game is all knotted up at 68.
Vikings bring the press out of the timeout.
1:45 left. Crew Rickard has,
it's
a takeaway by Hess. Can he make it? He's got to beat some.
Fouled.
Hard foul. Parnell Preston going to get called for his third. Hess with the chance to take the lead. He went hard into the padding, but came up smiling. Big opportunity for the junior, Graham Hess.
I don't mind that foul by Preston. Make him earn it at the stripe.
Oh, no doubt about it. It's a tie game.
Yep.
I love the physicality of this game. A lot of positive things happening here tonight. I would say for both teams. Miss, and Whipple gets the rebound. Good takeout here
for the Vikings.
If the Vikings can score, that would be huge, but there's the likes of Crew Rickard and Sam Chase who can hit from about anywhere. Bracco with a rare miss in the paint. and it's the Spartans who have the ball with a chance to take the lead. Here's A-Rop, gives over to Rickard, deep three with Brooks in his face, short, but A-Rop has the rebound. A-Rop tries to get it
off North's hands.
to Parnell. I can't say enough good things. I mean, Coach Zenz has got to be so happy with the play of A-Rop. He's given this team multiple extra opportunities and been a presence down in the paint defensively. Unfortunately, he can't connect with Parnell Preston, and the Vikings have it. Up one with 65 left to go. Timeout, Coach Whale, the birthday boy. It's another Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency timeout. From banking to insurance, let KSB, an insurance agency, handle your requests.
Rooted in the heart of our vibrant communities stands Brevera Bank, offering complete financial services for banking, wealth management, and insurance. From home loans and checking accounts.
Let me tell you about the cashback rewards with this account.
To wealth management, we'll help you forge your path ahead.
Let's create a plan to reach your financial goals. Sounds great.
With specialty insurance coverage, our advisors ensure your operation can carry on.
Looks like it's going to be a great harvest.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back. With an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill, you'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street at I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
Here come the Fargo North Spartans onto the court, and they are followed by the white jerseys of the Vikings. Carter Gronwald going to be inbounding. Vikings lead by one, 69-68, with 63 seconds left in the game. Eli Mack has it, gives to Whipple. Whipple works against Chase, gives to Gabe Iverson. Couple of seniors named Gabe playing catch. Back to Whipple.
You're going to use this shot clock here, Josh.
Whipple goes to the paint, then kicks to Gronwald for three. Good time to get hot. Not now, I guess. Ball's on the floor. Can A-Rob get it? He does. Timeout by Zenz. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency timeout. From banking to insurance. Just stop on over at Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. This is a 30. We'll be back in 30.
Prairie Supply has the expertise to help you tackle even the toughest jobs, from concrete and rebar to heat and winter construction services. Prairie Supply has extensive product lines with professional on-site solutions you can trust. Prairie Supply is a supplier of construction equipment and materials specializing in, but not limited to, concrete construction. Prairie Supply supporting the hard-working contractors in the field or at the drawing board. Visit prairiesupply.com today.
West Main Pizza is...
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred. The gym is rocking right now. The fans are standing. Lots of clapping. The energy level is fantastic. 69-68 here in Kindred. Spartans have the ball. 5-second differential with the shot clock. Nobody better if you're a North fan than Rickard. But here's Iverson on the takeaway. He's got to beat two guys. He's absolutely hammered.
Wow.
Iverson goes down hard.
That's got to be...
Iverson with a big opportunity here.
I think that's his fourth, Josh.
That's going to go. So Solomon A-Rop. Solomon A-Rop has his fifth. He deserves a round of applause from the North Faithful, as he is going to have to exit stage right.
Now,
stage
Josh,
left, excuse me.
These are two very big free throws here. If he can nail both of them.
Well, Gabe Iverson, a senior, hasn't had a lot of significant playing time in years prior.
Hey,
the bank is
that
open.
count?
Doesn't count. But I bet he could talk Jim into it if it gives them the 70 points. Supposedly it's a bank off of the three. But hey, Gabe Iverson will take that and that. He
That's
makes
huge.
both.
That's huge. Look for
Timeout. Coach Will wants a timeout. He doesn't get one.
Look for a timeout once they get it past the half-court line here, Josh.
Here's 2-on-2.
Oh, he's going to let him go.
Jason Baco. Shot clock's off. 3-point game.
Yeah, there it is.
Timeout.
There it is.
Will wanted it. He didn't get it. They got across the half court. 2 versus 2. Chase versus Baco. Nick, we're not going anywhere. It is a full timeout. You want to stay or go?
We can go for 30, come back for 30.
Okay, Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency timeout. Go online to kindredstatebank.com. We'll be back in 30 even though it's a full timeout.
Both Ada and Dilworth. The tradition of West Main Pizza continues after 30 years in Ada, and the Rail District location is now open in Dilworth. When you're in town or driving through the area, visit West Main Pizza. For specials, visit West Main Pizza Ada and Rail District Dilworth Facebook page. Both locations open daily at 11 a.m., serving the West Main Pizza menu items you enjoy. West Main Pizza, Ada, and the Rail District in Dilworth. Both are open to serve you daily.
All right, fans, welcome back. It's 71-68, 17.3 seconds left. North holds the ball. The possession arrow is pointing to the Vikings if there is a tie-up. Nick, we know Sam Chase can shoot it. Crew Rickard can shoot it. Are you going to them?
I'm saying Rickard. Chase hasn't shot in a while, but he was hot earlier in the game. But Rickard's your guy, and I think you ride your guy right now.
Solomon Arop is off, so you might only get one shot at this.
Right.
And obviously Sam Chase
Preston's
and Crew
down
Rickard
there.
are great guys to have shooting it. 27 points for Crew Rickard, 19 for Sam Chase. Chase wears number 2, Rickard wears number 4. Here's Parnell.
Over and
Over
back.
back.
Yep, I was waiting for it, Josh, as soon as he handed it off.
A bad spot to get that ball. And now I would assume a foul immediately.
But they got to get 3 here, Josh, before they're shooting.
Zenz wants an explanation. He's not going to get one. 71-68, Vikings lead by 3 and have the ball.
That's going to
It's
cut some
Eli
time
Mack,
off the clock.
12 seconds, 10 seconds. 10.2 seconds
Mack
remain.
thinks he's shooting. He's not yet, buddy. You got to inbound the ball again.
That foul. Yeah, it shows team's 5th foul, Nick.
Oh, my bad. I was looking at Kindred's.
Yep, Kindred only has 2 fouls. They haven't put up who that foul was against. I think it was Cragness.
Is that his
Mack
4th too?
hits.
Two-possession game.
Unofficially, we're going to say Cragness. I didn't see it come up there. Most important thing is that Mack has just given his team a 5-point lead. I would assume Vikings back off. They're not going to give up an easy 3, but they go inside. Parnell throws it away, and that'll be how it ends.
Game. That is the game. Great game.
Ball game here in Kindred. Vikings win 73-68. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Blares across the speakers. And here we are in Kindred. What a dandy of a game. Great birthday present for Coach Whale. Vikings are victorious 73-68. Fun ball game, Nicholas.
Sure was. That was very fun. Like I said earlier in the broadcast, where would you rather be on a Friday night when you get to watch a game like this? On your couch, listening to us.
That's absolutely correct. It was a fun game. Both teams a lot to be proud of. The Vikings, of course, pick up the victory 73-68. They have 2 tough games in back-to-back nights and really fight through some fatigue to pick up this victory. Fargo North Spartans very much improved their defense. Phenomenal defensive effort. Great battle by the Fargo North Spartans. Fun basketball game. We're going to step away for about 3 minutes, and we will break this one down in our DJ Coulter Agency postgame show. Come back in about 3.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the 3-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com. Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
If you're thinking about updating your bathroom or kitchen, don't wait until the last minute. Planning is key. At Ada Building Center LLC on Highway 200 East Edgeonata, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Hey fans, welcome back into Kindred. What a doozy of a game here. Thanks for tuning into the DJ Coulter Agency postgame show. DJ Coulter Agency, your auto, home, life, business, and farm insurance agency. They want a shot at your business. Go to djcoulter.com. Ladies and gentlemen, this was a fantastic game. Vikings prevail. They win 73-68. They continue on a 15-game win streak. They had improved to now 5-0. The Fargo North Spartans, one of their goals was to improve their defense, and they certainly did. Had some phenomenal play. Let's look at individual scores. First for the Spartans, Crew Rickard had 27 tonight and was on fire at the end. Yes. 3 big threes out of Crew Rickard. He was very fun to watch play. Sam Chase had 19. Both of those young men were over their averages of 25 and 16 respectively. Rickard with 27, 19 for Sam Chase. 8 for Solomon Arop, 7 for Matt Craigness, 5 for Darian Clark, and 2 for Parnell Preston. 6 scorers for the Spartans. Once again, they scored 68 points as a team. The Vikings scored 73. Brooks Bacco leads the way with 27. 15 for Eli Mack, 11 for Gabe Whipple, 9 for Gabe Iverson, and 7 for Tyler Gronwald. 3 for Carter Gronwald and 1 for Graham Hess. Vikings once again score 73 and win the game 73-68. Very impressive victory, Nick. What were your overall thoughts on the ball game here in Kindred on a Friday night?
Great game. So happy Fargo North decided they'd come down, take a home and away, and come down to Kindred to play this game, and it was really fun to watch. Both teams probably are kicking themselves for a couple things, but it was a great way to end it down the stretch for the Vikings, and especially North. I think they're not going to be too pleased with how that game ended.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to step away. When we come back, we got a couple interviews. We're hoping to get 3 interviews, so hopefully, you know, you can do the late night hangout with Nick and Josh. I know it's 9:30, but just bear with us. Stay with us. We got 3 interviews. See you back in about 30 seconds.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear
check out bearshomesolutions.com.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for Students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the DJ Coulter Agency postgame show. My name's Josh Almaris, and this guy is Eli Mack. Eli, real fun night here in Kindred. You hit 2 big threes, and then you iced it with 2 free throws at the end. How good were you feeling at the end of the game, and how bad did you want the ball in your hands when the game was on the line?
Well, I was pretty tired, but I definitely wanted the ball, but we've got a lot of good free throw shooters on our team, so we were pretty confident that whoever was at the line we had confidence in.
You brought a AA team into the Viking house here, and you took them down. Great atmosphere. What was it like on the floor all night?
Oh, it was awesome. They always pack this place up, and today it seemed like there was a few more people, and every single play it felt like there was a great atmosphere, and it's always awesome to get a win for these guys.
You guys continue to be hot. You're running undefeated here. You continue to be on a 15-game winning streak. What's up next? What do you guys do? Do you enjoy this, or do you start looking ahead right away?
Start looking ahead. We got some important region games coming up, so we got to get back to work and get ready for those.
Congratulations on the win, Eli. Stick with us. We got another interview coming in 30 seconds.
For the last 25 years, Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties has been serving the real estate needs of Fargo Moorhead and the surrounding communities. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Carlita is ready to help you evaluate the market and make the right choice for you. Take the first step into selling into your next home by calling Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties at 701-367-5918. Experienced, confident, qualified. Carlita Dietz.
Hey fans, welcome in. We're joined by senior Gabe Iverson. Second big interview here for you, Gabe. Nice game. How did it feel out there today?
Felt great. We went on some runs, and then they came back, and they kept going. It was like back and forth, and it was a really fun game.
We're going to name you. We haven't officially do it. We'll do it right now. This is exciting stuff. You're going to get the Agassi Precision Ag Play of the Game. Visit planterdoc.com. Thanks to Agassi Precision Ag for sponsoring the Play of the Game. You had a steal up top here, and you went in against 2 big boys down low. You got beat up bad, took the foul, and did nothing other than just nail your 2 free throws. How'd that all feel?
Felt great. We were blitzing the screen up there, and then I knew I had to help back, and they were panicking. They threw it, so I tipped it, got it. I kind of tripped a little bit, and then went up, and I knew they were coming for me, and I just got clobbered and hit the deck hard, and then the free throws, I was trying to make it, and then I shot the first one, and it was like, oh, back iron, and then just banks, and I'm like, well, that's a blessing. And then the next one swished it, so it felt nice.
I'll tell you this story. So Jim Pearson is doing a new special where if you bank in a 3, we call it the Bank Open. He's going to donate $100 every time a banked-in 3 goes in to Dollars for Scars. So we're gonna lobby for you and say that one should be $100. You think that's a good idea?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
What are you most proud of? You guys got a big Region 1 victory last night over Oak Grove, and then you pick up a big one here against a AA opponent. What are you most proud of from the team in these 2 games?
I think just everyone on the team just knowing their role and playing. We got people on the bench. We got young guys, and they're not like panicking. They know their role, and they're doing well.
Now I'm going to get a little sentimental with you, Gabe. I know you had a tough week, lost 2 people that are very important to you. You have any special shout-outs you want to give or anything you want to talk about?
Yeah, I'll shout out my grandparents, Ken and Jolene Reynolds. I know they're not here right now, but I know they're supporting me every day. So.
Fantastic people. I got a pleasure to meet them, and no doubt they're looking down very proud of you, Gabe.
For sure.
Congratulations. Nice win.
Thank you.
Yep.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
All right, fans, we're in our final interview here. We're lucky to be joined by Coach Whale. First of all, happy birthday, Coach Whale. You guys are on a phenomenal run. Talk about the atmosphere tonight. What a great crowd. What a fun night it was. Talk a little bit about what you were feeling on the floor.
Well, Kindred's a community that always supports basketball. They really support all sports. We always have a great atmosphere, and playing a AA school probably put a little bit more extra into this one, and good thing we came out with a win. I'm proud of the effort of the boys. They're working hard. We got a lot of new pieces on the floor, and we're learning. It's a process, and hopefully it'll come.
You talk about being proud of your team. Is there anything that stands out? I mean, you guys are off to a phenomenal start. You go back-to-back tough battles with Oak Grove, a very good opponent. Fargo North, a very good opponent. Anything that stands out on what you're most proud of up to this point, maybe specifically in the last 2 nights?
Well, I think I'm really proud of the youth and how they've performed. It's a tough transition when you go from JV to varsity. There's a lot better athletes on the floor. And the speed of the game is a lot faster. I'm proud of the fact that our young guys are stepping in and filling their role. Plus, we're very team-orientated again. They share the ball, and they get along with each other, so it makes it a lot of fun to coach these guys.
You're doing a heck of a job. No doubt this team is going to continue to get better. What does a guy like you do for their 30th birthday tonight? Do you celebrate the win, or are you just going and doing film and you're worried about the next game?
Well, I see it's 9:39, and it's past my bedtime typically. So, no, I'm just going to go home and spend some time with my family and just kind of chill out tonight.
Happy birthday. Congratulations on the win. We look forward to our next interview and the next time we get to call your boys.
Sounds great. Thanks, Josh and Aggie.
As an American family insurance agent, Chris and Monica Heisey look out for what matters to you most, even when nothing is wrong. These days, everyone wants to save money, and they can show you how easy it is to have multiple policies by combining your auto and homeowner's insurance. Let Chris Heisey Agency with American Family Insurance put some change back into your pocket. For more info, visit chrisheisey.com. That's chrisheisey.com for all the details.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community. One that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Hey fans, we're in our final segment of the DJ Coulter Agency postgame show. Thanks to DJ Coulter for sponsoring the postgame show. Come to the man that can cover your can. Go to djcoulter.com. One more quick look. Brooks Bacco scored 27. Gabe Iverson with 15. 15 also from, nope, that's not right. Excuse me. Brooks Bacco with 27. Eli Mack with 15. 9 for Gabe Iverson. 11 for Gabe Whipple. 7 for Tyler Gronwald. 3 for Carter Gronwald and 1 for Graham Hess. It is getting to be late at night here, Nick. 27 for Crew Rickard, 19 for Chuck Larson, 8 for Solomon Arop, 7 for Matt Craigness, 5 for Darian Clark, and Parnell Preston had 2. Nick, you said last night was a phenomenal game. Hate to make you compare it. You don't have to, but this one had to rank right up there.
Yeah, this one was fun. I don't know if it beats last night. Last night was just so much run and gun fun. Tonight, I do think was a little more sloppy of a basketball game between the two teams, but still close. And there were stretches where great basketball was being played. But I guarantee you when both teams turn on the film tonight or tomorrow or over the weekend, they're going to see some things they want to get fixed.
One thing that if you're a Kindred Viking fan, you're excited about other than the win is the fact that they just played 2 tough opponents on back-to-back nights, and there's definitely a purpose for the schedule having this in there.
I for sure there was. I remember last year the Vikings played Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I think that was I don't know who they played Thursday, but that was the Moorhead on Friday, the North on Saturday stretch. And that's really big because you and I talked on air tonight. The Vikings looked fatigued. They looked fatigued a little bit and started that fourth quarter. They dug deep and fought, and that's what they're going to need to do come tournament time.
Off the air, I mean, one of the boys said it. We were tired. I mean, we were worn out, and so this is something that they were able to fight through that fatigue and that tiredness and they were able to pick up the victory. So congratulations to Coach Whale and the Kindred Vikings. They are victorious. They improved to 5-0. They are next up in action at Lisbon on January 12th. That would be Tuesday, correct, Nick? Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Tuesday, yeah, Tuesday. And Fargo North, we are very thankful for Paul Zenz talking to us off the air. Unfortunately, the Fargo North Spartans are going to drop to 1-8, but a very much improved game for them. They're next up on January 13th. They host Fargo Davies, so that must be Tuesday. The Vikings are up on Monday.
What's the date today?
The 9th.
So 10-11, Monday's 12.
Yep. So the Vikings are up at Lisbon on Monday, and the Spartans are up at home against Fargo Davies on Tuesday. Nick, we have 2 awards we're going to give. One is just a reiteration. The Agassiz Precision Ag play of the game once again went to Gabe Iverson. A steal, a take. He got fouled hard, landed hard, sucked up the pain, and drained 2 free throws to make it a 3-point game. Big play by Gabe Iverson. He is the Agassiz Precision Ag playmaker of the game. Your local precision planting dealer is Agassiz Precision Ag. They're located in Hillsboro, and you can call them at 701-636-2119. Visit planterdoc.com. Nick, you want to just have an open conversation about player of the game?
I got 2 people in mind.
Okay.
You want to say them at the same time?
Oh, boy, I want to hear your 2 people. And then I want to say if I agree or disagree.
First one is Brooks Bacco, leading his team in
27
scoring
points. That's a good argument.
And it's one we got to listen to is Gabe Iverson coming up clutch in the end of the game with a couple big free throws. He didn't score a lot, but he was a pest on the boards and on the defensive side of the ball.
Tough not to put Eli Mack in that conversation.
I know. You got to put Eli. He nailed 2 big free throws to put him up to 5.
He hit 2 big threes to try and subdue, was it Rickard that was just hitting threes from everywhere in the gym?
We flipping a coin?
So we're talking about Eli Mack, we're talking about Gabe Iverson, and we're talking about Brooks Bacco. Let's leave the fans on the edge of their seat for 30 seconds and continue our late night affair.
Hey, send in the text. Who do you guys think?
Yep. Too bad there's a delay of probably 30 seconds, so we're not going to get it in time, but maybe we will. 30 seconds, we'll have this Enbridge Energy player of the game named.
The Ring Neck is a perfect stop for lunch or dinner in Leonard, North Dakota. The Ring Neck has a wide variety menu from burgers, wraps, steak, chicken, and seafood. For that small-town family-owned dining experience, check out the Ring Neck today. To place an order ahead of time for takeout, call 701-645-2465. That's 645-2465. And stop by every other Friday this winter for meat raffles. For more info and daily specials, search the Ring Neck on Facebook.
Go ahead. Hey, fans, welcome back.
No text on my end.
No, none on mine either. We are getting some people listening to us late at night, so that's exciting. In any case, Brooks Bacco, Gabe Iverson, and Eli Mack, all strong cases could be made. But going with the play of the game, we're going to give Gabe Iverson double duties here tonight. That's what we agreed on off the air. Certainly can make an argument for Bacco and his 27 points. He's a phenomenal player, outstanding athlete. Eli Mack being able to go toe-to-toe with Crew Rickard and hit some big threes and then ice the game with his free throws. Definitely an argument there. But Gabe Iverson getting that steal and then putting in the bucket that put them within 3 was ultimately what led. I think that put them at 71, correct? They were up 69-68.
Because he banked in the 70. Yep.
And then 71. And then from there, Eli Mack took it. So we're going to officially name the Enbridge player of the game, Gabe Iverson, the senior guard. He scored 9 points, but 2 of them were very big to give the Vikings the victory. Nick, it was a fun night.
Sure was. It's a late night. I wonder how many. We got all 5 viewers listening to us still.
We get to come back tomorrow, too.
What do we got tomorrow? 2:30 tip-off?
I was just going to look. Tomorrow, the Kindred Viking girls are in action at home against Botno. And that game is slated to be at 2:30. 2:30 here in the gymnasium. Come on back on your live event. It's going to be Josh and Eggie Or as we say at the beginning of the air, Nick Nicholas, Eggy the Eggmeister, Egglicious, Mr. Eggman. Any final thoughts before we close her down here, Nicholas?
Happy Friday. See you in less than 24.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Congratulations to Coach Will and the Vikings. Congratulations to Gabe Iverson. He's the Enbridge player of the game, and he had the Agassiz Precision Egg player of the game. Vikes improved to 5-0. We'll see you guys tomorrow. For Nicholas Eggman, my name's Josh Almaris. Have a great Friday evening, everybody.